Gunnar is joining me now to talk more about this. You're fresh off of the Bell podium. How are you feeling in this moment as you opened up the U.S. equity markets and people from around the world, including your colleagues and family members, they were tuning into this moment?
Yeah, very special moment, and we're so proud to be here and thankful to New York Stock Exchange and Eric and Tara for letting us do this honor. We're actually here today with our entire board for our December board meeting. And it's just such an honor. It was great. Everybody is, just so excited to be here, and you can see Albany International all over the floor.
Yep.
And that is very, very, very special. And yes, I have family back in Europe that watched this live this morning or afternoon for them, as well as our companies around the world.
Yeah, you're celebrating 50 years, over 100 years since its founding, 50 years being listed here at the New York Stock Exchange. Talk to me about the significance in that.
Yeah, no, it's a company with long traditions. Next year we'll celebrate 130 years. And this year we're celebrating 50 years with New York Stock Exchange listing. And that it just was so fitting that we could come here and do our board meeting and then ring the bell. It's just perfect.
And I want to talk to you about your past, your history, your experiences, and your time in the Air Force, and that transition, from your time in the Air Force to becoming CEO of Albany. Of course, there was things that happened in between, but talk to me a little bit more about your background and everything that you've learned from your past experiences and how you apply it today.
No, when I was ready to leave school and start a career, I watched this movie called Top Gun.
Yeah.
And I am part of the Top Gun generation. I went off and became a fighter pilot, and that's what I wanted to do. But deep down inside, I knew that I had something else in mind for what I was going to do with my career, and we took our family and saw the biggest opportunities here in the U.S. and we left Norway and showed up here, and I was fortunate enough to get a role with the Textron and Bell Helicopter, where my career started, and I had a great career with Textron, including a couple of CEO roles there at their business units, but it really culminated in this role, and leading a company that is listed on the New York Stock Exchange is very special. I couldn't tell anyone to duplicate how I got here, but it is all about setting goals and doing your best wherever you're at.
And
right?
Speaking of goals, could you briefly tell us what your top priority goals are for your business as you move into 2025? As
we go into 2025, our biggest opportunity is on the two businesses that we have. I'll start with machine clothing, which is we make the clothing or the belts that go on paper machine and other industrial machines, and we have a great position in the market. It's very profitable part of our business, great cash generator, and how can we grow that business and continue to be a leader in that segment on the market? On the aerospace side, we took this material science and technology that we have from making these belts into the aerospace, which part of the reason why I came to Albany was seeing how they took this technology and was able to apply it from scratch into aerospace, which is a hard place to go in. And we make the blades on the LEAP engine that goes on the A320 as well as the 737 MAX, and using a 3D woven preform that is injected with resin and just a phenomenal composite parts. So the goal there is to proliferate that technology throughout aerospace. Wow. And there are probably other places that we can go as well.
A lot to look out for come 2025.
Yes, it is.
And thank you so much, Gunnar Kleveland, CEO of Albany International. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.